Hello, snakes. My name is Dante, and today it's Podcast Tuesday once again. And you know what? There's a new alchemy set in Magic the Gathering Arena. So, y'all heard of Alchemy Innistrad and the new alchemy format and stuff? Well, you know what? They made another set for Kamigawa. It's called Alchemy Kamigawa. This time there's no free boosters, which is unfortunate, but hey, they added more buffs, they added more nerfs to cards, they gave us free cards as well. And yeah, now we have a new set, Alchemy Kamigawa. So let's review the 10 best cards from it. And yeah, it's a really cool set. I haven't tried it out yet, but I will in um maybe this weekend, but I'm not sure. I mean, I actually I was playing with my friend on Sunday, but yeah, I haven't used any of the new Alchemy Kamigawa cards. I haven't opened any packs, yeah, but yeah, there is a new set, the Alchemy Kamigawa, and it's an arena exclusive set because of digital only cards that can that basically cannot be played in paper yet. So yeah, they're gonna try and find a way to implement those cards, or like at least implement the format alchemy into paper. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make a paper alchemy. But yeah, let's go into the combo of the week, and it is infinite life plus infinite damage. So, Lurking Roper is a free mana 4/5 horror that doesn't untap during your untap step, and when you gain life, untap it. Shadow Spear, you can equip it to creature, gets plus some sort of trample and lifelink, and you can pay 1 mana to remove Headspoof and Indestructible uh, from permanents your opponent's control. Well, it costs 1 mana, but you can equip for 2. Viridian Longbow, it's a 1 mana equipment that, well, you can equip for free, and the creature can tap to deal 1 damage to any target. Equip both to Lurking Roper, deal 1 damage, gain 1 life, untap. So you basically deal infinite damage and gain infinite life. So yeah, that's the combo of the week. Now, here's a similar non-bow that also uses lifelink. So yeah, a non-bow, yeah. So, it's Death Shadow and lifelink. That's a non-bow because, well, you know, as soon as if Death Shadow gets lifelink somehow, either by the actual lifelink card or just some effect, like even Shadow Spear, if it gains lifelink, then deals one. If it deals 1 hit, it's already dead. Like, because you're gonna go up to 13 life, or well, 13 plus or minus any modifications it has, because it's like minus that its power and toughness is 13 minus your life total. So well, if your life total is like 6 and it's a 7, then it's a 7/7 that well hits, you gain 7 life. You're now at 13, goes into 0/0. So yeah, you just hits once, you go back to 13 life, and then it dies. So that's why it's a non-bow, giving lifelink to Death Shadow. But yeah, let's go into the number 10, and it is Imperial Blade Master. 3 mana 2/2 human samurai with double strike, and whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, draft a card from its spellbook. From Imperial Blade Master spellbook, not the creature spellbook, which not everything has a spellbook, but this card has a spellbook, and you draft a card from it, which is cool. So you basically pick 1 out of 3 from its spellbook at random. Yeah, like well, 3 random cards and you pick 1 out of them. That's I think that was how the drafting mechanic worked in in uh in digital, like as in a drafting from a spell book. But yeah, like uh but yeah, there's actually a new format on Arena, or like non-new format, a event, just like singleton, basically singleton, but whenever a creature you control attacks alone, you can pay 1 life and give a +1/+1 counter on it. But then if you don't, it just gets +1/+1 until end of turn. That is actually that seemed cool, but I didn't play it yet because I was playing with my friend. But could actually um play this event, but I don't know. On Yeah, I need to do a singleton 60 card deck. But like, you know what's weird? Sometimes there's like 100 card brawl and 60 card brawl, and I really don't know what exactly like the difference is. Because like I was playing brawl with my friend, I had a 100 card deck, and he's playing with a 60 card deck, and like I don't know these two were compatible. I thought it was like 100 card brawl or 60 card brawl. Like initially it was 60 card brawl, and then they changed it to 100 card brawl. I have no clue, but I don't know what MTGA is doing now. But yeah, let's go into the simple 9. And it is holographic double. 1 mana, 1/1 illusion with uh you can pay 1 mana and exile it from your hand to duplicate a creature in your hand. What? Yeah, that is actually kind of cool. Like duplicating a card in your hand, like a creature in your hand. Like you duplicate a creature in your hand. That seems like a cool ability. Like this legit like counts as any creature in your deck basically, like for 1 mana, or like and if you and otherwise it's just a 1 mana 1/1, but still it counts as like literally any creature. Like like it's like you can like maybe like so yeah, you can literally just double any creature, and like it's so cool. Mm, like if you draw your win con, you have this in your hand just in case you exile it, duplicate it, and then you cast both. That is actually cool. But yeah, let's go into the golden 8, and it is Semblance Scanner. 3 mana, 3/1 artifact creature, equipment shapeshifter. Wow, that's cool. I would say, and when it or equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, if it's not a token, duplicate it into your hand. So if semblance scanner hits something, you keep on making semblance scanners. But otherwise, if you equip it, if you reconfigure it to something which costs 1 mana, you can duplicate the creature that keeps on dealing damage. Wow, that's actually quite cool. Like you can duplicate the lords or stuff, or maybe even duplicate persistent petitioners with the semblance scanner. That would be cool. Yeah. Except that persistent petitioners is not in alchemy. I mean, you can play this in historic though, which is cool because historic also has those historic exclusive cards, like or like the arena exclusive cards. That's what I mean, like from Jumpstart 2. But yeah, too bad Jumpstart 3 is going to be a paper set, so there will be no arena exclusive cards in there. But I mean, like it's arena exclusive mechanic. I mean, maybe because like Jumpstart 1, when they adapted it to arena, they legit replaced some of the cards in the set and added some of their own cards, or just put different cards. And then Jumpstart 2 came out. They legit reshaped the like they legit just added like so many Modern Horizons cards to the set, and also even arena exclusive effects, and also they legit had double the list as Jumpstart 1. And then there's Jumpstart Free, which is coming out soon. I mean, I think it's mid 2020, mid 2022, and yeah, it's gonna be on paper. So I wonder what they're gonna do in Arena. Maybe they're gonna replace some cards in the set and make Arena exclusive cards to replace them. I don't know. Who knows? I'm pretty sure Jumpstart 4 is going to be Arena exclusive again. Yeah, let's go into the Simple 7. And it is Runaway Growth. 4 mana enchantment. Or with starting intensity 1, which is a new mechanic. So basically this starts with intensity of 1, but enchant a land, and whenever enchanted land is tapped for mana, add an additional green equal to its intensity, then perpetually increase its intensity by 1. So basically, like, instead of using counters, it just goes by like an intensity, like, which goes like numbers on it, and then like next time, like if it dies and then like you put it back, its starting intensity is gonna be different. Pretty sure, yeah, yeah, it's gonna be different. 'Cause, like, when you play it for the first time, it's gonna have an intensity of 1, but then like it permanently like increases the intensity on this card, and like so it keeps on adding more green mana, and then also not just that, it stays the intensity even after it goes. When it moves zones, perpetual effects do not leave. Perpetual like stays forever on every zone. So yeah, that's like, and also there's another card in the set that has starting intensity 1. I think it's like some ogre card, but yeah, that didn't reach the top 10 though. So yeah, this does, because it is actually a really cool ramp, and literally ramping, and like it's kind of like with Hearthstone mana or something, because Hearthstone mana just uh, always increases 1 every turn, and like there's no such thing as land drops or missing land drops. This is like, this legit, you increase the mana every turn, guaranteed, with Runaway Growth. But yeah, let's go in to the number 6, and it is Soul Servitude. 3 mana instant. Target player sacrifices a non-token creature. When they do, you may discard a card. If you duplicate it into your hand, and perpetually gains, you may spend mana of it or mana of any color to cast a spell. You know what's cool? You know what's better than just an edict? An edict that doesn't let the player sacrifice a non-token creature. So you just edict him. He has to sacrifice a non-token with Soul Servitude, like even if you don't duplicate it in the end, or just add it into your hand, you still get to edict someone out of a good creature, because they can't sacrifice a token. They have to sacrifice a non-token creature. So that's actually a really cool edict effect. The only bad thing, it costs 3 mana. To make up for it, it gives you the choice to discard a card to duplicate it into your hand. So you can do some madness stuff with it, or even send cards you don't need in your hand, or cards like they go perfect with the graveyard or stuff. Or Dragon's Approach. Nah, JK. Dragon's Approach only uses red mana, so nah, this is black, so you can't just put Soul Servitude into a Dragon's Approach deck. Yeah, this is actually cool though. But yeah, let's go into the number 5, and it is Fragment Reality. We got a new path to exile in Arena. Because, well, they couldn't no, they couldn't add Path to Exile to Arena because it was too OP. That's what they thought. And then they insta banned Swords to Plowshares as well in Arena. Because again, too OP. You know what? they still end up adding a 1 mana Exile removal to Arena. 1 mana instant. Exile target non-token artifact, creature, or enchantment. Okay, not non-token, you see? That's one restriction, but why would you exile token? Its controller puts a random creature with lesser mana value from the library onto the battlefield tapped. So, yes, it's literally just like Path to Exile, except instead of them getting a basic land, putting it onto battlefield tap, they randomly get a creature that costs less onto battlefield tapped. No, not a card of the same type. A creature. So you exile an artifact, they get a creature. You exile an enchantment, they get a creature. You exile a creature, they get a creature. Only issue is you can't exile a token, because then like tokens are 0 mana. But anyways, like still, why would you do that? Still, it's actually kind of cool because you could exile a 6 mana creature and they get a 2 mana creature back. But yeah, you could be unlucky and they get something that's right below that, or like exile something cheap. It's what they're gonna get is also going to be cheap or non-existent if they don't have any. Like 1 mana, unless if they somehow have a 0 mana card, then they can't just put anything down. And then like 2 mana, they get a 1 mana, which they might not even have a 1 mana, which I don't know why would you not have a 1 mana. But yeah, let's go into the number 4. And also it's really good at taking down X creatures, as in like, creatures with X mana costs, like Hydroid Crisis. It's only a 2 mana creature. You exile it and they get a 1 mana creature, or they don't even get a creature back at all, because those decks that play Hydroid Crisis, they don't have any other creatures usually. And if they do, they're much more expensive than 2 mana. Yeah, let's just go into the number 4. And it is Forgeborn Phoenix. 3 mana 2/2 artifact creature equipment Phoenix. With flying, equipped creature has flying. And when Forgeborn Phoenix or the equipped creature dies, it perpetually gains whenever an equipped creature controlled deals combat damage to player Planeswalker. Bring it back tapped. Bring the creature back tapped. And you can reconfigure for 1 mana. So like Forgeborn Phoenix, well, you can it can come back. Like just when one of your equipped creatures deals combat damage. But then you can use the reconfigure, equip it to a creature, or reconfigure onto a creature, attack, deals combat damage. Or no. Wait, equip it to a creature, then the creature dies. Then you can reconfigure, equip it to another creature. Deal combat damage with the creature. It brings back the previous one, which is kind of cool. So yeah, this is actually really cool. It just starts saving your creatures, and then it also almost can't die itself. This is a really cool card. Let's go into the golden free, and it is yeah. Remember to add to the inventory. I mean, there aren't many shrine decks in Arena, and like probably the only shrine deck, like because the thing is that there's no Goshen Tai in Arena. There's no 5-color Goshen Tai in Arena, so it's very hard to play shrines in Arena. But well, this isn't really specifically for shrines. So it's 2 mana 1/1 when it enters the battlefield. Put a random shrine from among the top 7 cards of your library into your hand, and it perpetually gains cost 1 less to cast, and then shuffle. But the important part is a 2 mana 1/1 that can tap for any color. That is good. That's good in itself. I mean, like Arena doesn't have like those Birds of Paradise cards, or like this is actually a really cool like uh mana mana creature, and and also works for some like ramp decks. And also the fact that it's in alchemy and not just like historic means I could see play in pseudo standard, which well pseudo standard as in like alchemy, because alchemy is standard combined with arena exclusive mechanics and buffs and nerfs as well. But then, like Chronicler of Worship, if you play shrines, you must play this card because like you could get a shrine from the deck and also cost one less. But still, if you're playing shrines, then you're most likely playing brawl. And who's your commander? Like, oh yeah, I mean you could do the like 5 color commanders. There aren't actually a decent amount, but yeah, to dedicate it to shrines, I mean like the only good shrine commanders. Oh wait, I think Sisei might actually be in arena. I don't know, but the only two good shrine commanders are MH1 Sisei and Goshentai of the 5 color Goshentai, because you can play like all the shrines plus the Sanctum of All as well, and yeah, and like uh and yeah, it's but still, Goshentai is not an arena because it's a commander card. It's actually one of the secret commander cards, not actually in the commander deck. It's a secret commander card. And then and then there's Sisei, which could actually be in Jumpstart too, but I'm not very sure. Anyways, you still you can't get Jumpstart 2 anymore. Now like literally they have they had like Jumpstart 1. They brought back Jumpstart 1 uh and then they released Jumpstart 2. Then they replaced Jumpstart 2 with Jump In. And I think Jump In is still there, but I don't know. I mean, soon we're gonna get Jumpstart free, which is so we're gonna get Jumpstart, the actual Jumpstart back in Arena, which is cool. But but the new Jumpstart set, not like the previous two. But yeah, let's go into the number 2, and it is hey there. I do remember who you are. I just yeah. How are you? Uh, Anything? Oh, yeah. I just so those slideshows I put behind those between those cards, it's like I use a program. It's called Render Forest. It's pretty cool. Not and yeah, it's, I can make like intros and also the slideshow animations. Like for those, and then like it's background's cool, and yeah, and also I'm planning on making a new meme video soon, which is cool. But yeah, here's our number 2. Yeah, it's a Cyber Siphoner. 4 mana 2/2 human ninja with flash, but if there are no instants or sorceries in your hand, it costs 2 less to cast. And when enters battlefield, return to an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. And if it would die, instead shuffle it back into your library. So we got a pseudo Snapcaster Mage in Arena, Cyber Siphoner, which, well, it's either 4 mana or you have no instants or sorceries in your hand. Because like, well, it's if it costs the same as as a Snapcaster Mage, then it has to be 2 mana. Like or like 2 mana or 4 mana or like 2 mana if there's nothing else in your hand. And like instead of flashbacking, you just add it back to your hand. So you don't have to like flashback an instant or sorcery from your graveyard like right when you cast the Snapcaster Mage. You can Cyber Siphoner, put it back in your hand, and then like you can Cyber Siphoner, put it back in your hand, then recast it. Same value as as a Snapcaster mate, and then not only that, I mean, it's two blues for a 2/2, or two and two blues for a 2/2, instead of being a 1 and 1 blue for a 2/1. But when it dies, you shuffle it back, so you can. So eventually you get the Sciphoner again. So it's hard to deck out with Cyber Sciphoner. So yeah, it's a really cool card. Let's go into the number one, and it is we got Futurist Spell Thief. It is a 3-mana 3/2 Moonfalk wizard, and with flash, and when it enters the outfield, duplicate a spell and conjure it into your hand. Or like, so yeah, and it perpetually gains. You may spend mana over a mana of any color to cast it. So with Future Spell Thief, you can like, they cast something good, you cast it, then you get it yourself. But then like, or you cast something, they counter it, you do Future Spell Thief, duplicate the counter spell into your hand, recast the counter spell, and counter the counter spell, which is a really pog move that you can do. And like, if you manage to put it off, like Future Spell Thief to counter the counter spell. But anyways, it's much better. Like, so you can clone their win con and keep it for yourself as well. Like, it's really cool. Like, and also it's an interesting mechanic for this. Like, you just cast it, duplicate a spell, and yeah, and then you can recast it, and for any color, which is cool. So you don't have to worry about having to have the same colors as your opponent's spell. But yeah, that's actually a really cool one, and that's why it deserves the number one spot. I mean, I was debating between this or Cyber Sciphoner, but nah, Future Spell Thief is a much better card. But yeah, congratulations, you've reached the end of the podcast. So why don't you like and subscribe and follow if you enjoy, share with friends, stay tuned to our next video streams and podcasts. Podcasts will be live every Tuesday. So at what was it? Oh, 6:30 CET. So starting from next week, I'm gonna start doing the podcasts at 4:30 GMT, not at 5:30 GMT. If you use GMT, then because of daylight saving, I'm just telling you, it's gonna be, it's gonna for those who don't do daylight saving, it's gonna go 1 hour. It's gonna be 1 hour earlier, and for those with daylight saving, it's gonna be the same thing. But yeah. Also, stay tuned to the posts in my channel. In my what? Stay tuned to the posts in my channel, and then like, because I tend to post a meme every day, and also some polls as well, and yeah, and just check in the community tab, and also join the Discord server. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and bye.